Okay, this should be a part two. This should be a part two. Okay, this should be a part two. I'm talking about Gomar and Hosea, right? So Gomar ended up leaving Hosea, right? Because one thing about a woman, when a woman is fucking on a man, right, after her first man, and look, the Bible proved it with Gomar and Hosea. After a woman fuck like two men in her life, she loses the ability to pair bond. That's what happened to Gomar. Gomar lost her ability to pair bond because she was a prostitute. So she couldn't really pair bond like that with Hosea. She was used to getting dick down. So, so Hosea paying for that pussy. So after her time up with her payment services, Gomar like, shit, I need to go get some more money and I want some more dick. That's what we dealing with today. That's why you men, can't be in the mind frame of Adam. You can't be in the mind frame of this next brother I'm about to get, Samson. We're going to go to Judges chapter 16. Right? Because Samson was also paying for pussy. See, these are things that your preacher ain't going to want to talk about because that wife he got, he knows she a hoe. He knows she up. But he in love. He don't want his wife to be looked at as a hoe. But he know before he got with her, that pussy had already been ran through. That pussy had been ran through already. And he know how God, the preacher done read this motherfucker. He done read this book so many times, he look at his wife every time like, man, I know the Lord see you only as a hoe. Bitch, I'm supposed to just be knocking you down, and keeping it pushing. But like I say, God sparing you niggas out there. Because God, just like he did with Gomar and Hosea, you feel me? He'll make your situation, he'll flip it like he did with David and Bathsheba. He'll flip it. So that's what I want to get to. A lot of you niggas paying for dates, right? You taking this bitch out on a date. She got more than 2 bodies under her belt. In God's eyes, he see you as you paying for some pussy. That's to keep you alive and to keep that hoe from getting killed. You understand me? But 9 out of 10 of bitches that we seeing get knocked off, these are bitches. These are hoes that don't want to admit that they hoes, right? And they still want their womanhood and dignity. No, God knocking them off left and right. That's why we seeing so many women get knocked off, because these are bitches. These are women that's portraying that they doing whole shit. They fucking this man. That you can't deal with them unless you got some type of money, right? They moving like hoes, right? They want their bills paid, all that. But yet they want you to still respect them and protect them and look at them as women. No, bitch. No, bitch, you going against the word of God, bitch. And for that reason, God put your ass in the cross where you get knocked the fuck off. You understand me? Yeah. I hope I'm making sense out there. But for you niggas out there, right? You niggas, that's how God see y'all. You taking that bitch out on a date. Even if you look, older women used to tell younger women this. I don't know, and that show you a lot of older women moving like hoes too. They done fell into the trick of feminism in America too, because they ain't even telling the young girls this no more. But I know I done met a lot of women, right, that done told me that, their grandmother or their great grandmother told them, look, baby, don't never take nothing from a man that you ain't willing to do something for. I don't give a fuck if it's a ride. I don't give a fuck if it's a date. If that man give you a ride, you might well get ready to give him some pussy. If he take you on a date, you might as well get ready to give him some pussy. Right? They were giving them the game. Right? You want to hold on to your womanhood? Don't take nothing from a man. If you want to be out here like a hoe, you can take from that man. You just got to be willing to give that man some pussy, because by right, you owe him some pussy. Okay? Judges chapter 16. Judges 16. It say, then went Samson to Gaza and saw there a harlot, another hoe, another prostitute, right? and went in unto her. He paid her for some pussy, and you know, Samson got him some pussy, you know. And it was told the Gazites, saying, Samson is come hither, and they compassed him and laid wait for him all night in the gate of the city, and were quiet all the night, saying, in the morning, when it is day, we shall kill him. So, you know, they done heard Samson done been around here. That's like a nigga in Dallas going over there by Harry Hines buying some pussy, but one of his ops, you know, in contact with one of them hoes over there, and one of the prostitutes tell his op, hey, look, I seen your op, you heard me? Your op, you know, he came and got some pussy from my homegirl. You hear me? You know, so yeah, he came and bought him a little pussy from one of my homegirls. You understand me? Yeah. So them niggas plotting, right? Like, yeah, tell your homegirl, you know, to hit that nigga up and ask him if he want to buy some more pussy. You feel me? And we gonna be waiting on this nigga. That's what they doing Samson right now. Right? I hope I'm breaking this down. I'm trying to break it down. You know, if you in LA, what's that street called over there in California with the Blade? It starts with an F. It's like Fuego, something like that. Something like that, dog. The Blade off there in Cali. I'm in Dallas right now, so you know what I'm saying? If I was in Cali, I probably know the name. You know what I'm saying? But niggas in Cali know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say the Blade. You feel me? You know, and Vegas too. If you in Vegas, you watching me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You hear me? Shout out to y'all, man. Let's keep reading. And Samson lay till midnight, and arose at midnight, and took the doors of the gate of the city and the two posts, and he went away with them, bar and all, and put them upon his shoulders, and carried them up to the top of the hill that is before Hebron. And it came to pass afterward that he loved the woman in the valley of Sarek, whose name was Delilah. Right? Delilah. Now we about to find out Delilah is a prostitute. And the lords of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, entice him, and see wherein his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him, that we may bind him to afflict him, and we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver. So that let you know Delilah a prostitute, right? They wouldn't have went on no virgin like that, right? They wouldn't have went on a widow like that, right? Okay? You understand me? They wouldn't have went on a woman that they know is married to a man like that. They went on Delilah. Why? Because Delilah is a prostitute. She's a hoe. Right? She's a hoe. But Samson, you know, Samson loved them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Samson, you know, to Samson, it ain't tricking if you got it. You feel me? And Samson like, shit, I got it. You feel me? And if I like something that I see, yeah, bitch, I'ma spin on you. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, bitch, let me get some of that pussy out you. See, some of you niggas taking these hoes on dates. Some of you niggas picking these hoes up from work. Some of you niggas buying these hoes food. Some of you niggas paying these hoes bills and ain't getting no pussy. You playing the game wrong. You ain't even living by the code that God set down for you. If you do any one of them things and that bitch don't belong to you, nigga, you supposed to be getting some pussy out that hoe. You fuck that shit about this hotel. Oh, when I get paid, I'ma give it back. No, bitch. Give me some pussy, bitch. Yeah, that's how the game supposed to go. That's why you dumb trick ass niggas out there. You fucking the game up. You fucking the game up. But yeah, Delilah was a motherfucking prostitute. Now, women like Delilah, women like Eve, women like Gomar, you know, they would have loved America. Because in America, they ain't gotta be a prostitute. You know, they can still be a hoe and not be labeled as a prostitute like how you bitches out there doing. Y'all bitches go to work every day. Y'all got businesses. Y'all go to school, but y'all fucking a whole bunch of niggas. Y'all got these niggas buying y'all meals, doing the most for y'all, but you don't want to be called a hoe, right? Even them would have loved this type of society. Right? Oh, I can still keep my womanhood and still fuck these niggas and still get what I want out these niggas and still not be looked at as a hoe because I ain't walking the blade. Bitch, sign me up. Yeah, that's why, and I hate to say it, but I got to keep it real. That's why a lot of y'all gonna get killed. That's why God gonna kill a lot of y'all because y'all bitches. Y'all bitches. You go back and read Genesis chapter 3. God was mad with Eve because she was acting like a bitch. And he was mad with Adam, just like God mad with a lot of you pussy-ass niggas out there, because Adam compromised with her bitch ways. Adam knew Eve was out here hoeing and being a hoe. But denying how she coming, but still want Adam to respect her as a motherfucking woman. So when God came, God checked her. And God did the same thing that old boy Geechee, if y'all watch battle rap out there, Geechee did the dude that was fucking on Remy Ma. If you go back and watch the battle at the end, that nigga say, Papoose. And that nigga from the crowd say, what up, dog? He say, that's how you talk to your bitch. When you go back and read chapter 3, and God telling Eve, look, bitch, for the rest of your days, you gonna be in submission to Adam. Yeah, for the rest of your days, I'm gonna make sure you gonna have you gonna feel pain through your childbirth and all that. What he was showing Adam was, Adam, say Adam, what up, God? That's how you talk to your bitch. But some of you niggas pussy out there, and that's why you gonna get knocked off. Cause you compromising with your bitch. Right? You can't discern, you can't discern that your bitch really a hoe. And she trying to make you feel in her mind that she ain't no hoe. Right? She got more than 2 bodies on her belt. She really can't pair bond with you like that. That's why in a little argument, that she ready to go get her some dick. You understand me? She can't pair bond like that with you. But you willing to accept anything from this hoe. God is disgraced. That's why he was mad with Israel. That's why he told Hosea to do that. Because that's what niggas have always been doing. Always do. That's what these church niggas doing. They know these women walking in church, man. They know they hoes. But you a queen. You a queen. The Hebrew Israelite niggas do that. You a queen. Yeah, they is a queen. Go look up K-W-E-A-N. Go look that word up. K-W-E-A-N. That's exactly what the fuck she is. That's exactly what she is. She is a queen. Yeah, go look that word up. Because the word Q-U-E-E-N derives from that original word. So whatever the original word is, the Q-U-E-E-N is the same word. Same word. Right? But the modern day female doing just like with the word, right? They don't want you to focus on the original word. They don't want you to focus on their original bodies. They just want you to focus on where they feel like they stand at right now. Right? And on that note, I hope you guys have learned something. I hope this lesson resonated with you all well. And like I say, man, I'm only doing this, really for myself. But if you guys learned something, kudos to y'all. May peace and blessings be upon y'all life. But yeah, man, you can't overlook. What's up, King? What's good with it, King? What's good? You can't overlook, the nature of, these women, man. Because that's what our preachers and them doing. They overlooking the nature of them. And they doing it for monetary gain. Because let's be honest, they fucking on them. They paying them for pussy. Right? Now, if the mama is she willing to accept, look, this is what I am, this is what I do. Yeah, I would take anything. Yeah, you could pay me, And it ain't monetary gain. Judah ain't give Tamar no money for no pussy. But he told her, look, I'm gonna give you a goat. You know what I'm saying? He gave us something that was worth money. If you give a hoe a ride, that's worth money. That's equivalent to money. You buy that hoe some food, that's equivalent to you giving her some money. It took money for you to buy her food. It took money for you to put gas in your car to take that hoe to the store. You understand me? I'm trying to make sense to y'all. Like, it ain't all the time just actual monetary services that you giving a woman for her services. You feel me? But only real women are going to step into that light when they know they in a hoe mode. A bitch ain't gonna do that. A bitch she don't want to be labeled as a hoe. She just want to, she still want her dignity. She want her womanhood. She still wants you to give her respect, even though she's moving like a hoe. You feel me? And in the words of the great Tupac Shakur, and now you wonder why they call you bitch. I bet you. And on that note, I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. And until I see y'all in the portal again, I'm out.